Question 11. OD shown as per cash book. So here onwards I am going to discuss overdraft means excess, overdraft excess drawn, overdraft shown as per cash book. So OD as per cash book. OD means negative balance, so where it should go? It should go to this side, 10,000. OD as per cash book. Overdraft. Overdraft in the cash book means credit balance it is. In the cash book, OD or credit balance. In the any question, if it is credit balance, you should go for OD as per cash book. Credit balance means payment side, so it shows the OD. Bank charges for the above period also debited in the passbook. So second point, this was your first point. It is first point. Now second point. Now in bank charges. Bank charges debited in passbook. Debited in PB, passbook. Position, what is the position? CB and passbook. What is the position? In the bank, they have made a debit entry. They have made a bank has recovered it. Bank has recovered it. Passbook, cash book, nothing was done. Now passbook you cannot touch because you are going as per the cash book. So here no entry is possible. Here what to square of? Here it is also on the minus side, means minus 100. Minus 100. Then third, question number third. Interest on overdraft for 6 months ending December 31, 2017. Now it is a statement as on 31 2017. So 31 December 2017, interest on overdraft for 6 months ending itna debited in passbook. Interest debited in passbook. If you see any entry, debit entry in passbook, it is payment side, but the bank reduced it. So what is the position? Position is this one, cash book and passbook. What is the position? Passbook they have made a minus entry, cash book they are not aware. Here you cannot suggest anything. So what in the cash book you will suggest? You will suggest a minus entry, and it is 380 rupees. 380 rupees. Okay. Fourth, check issued but not in cash prior to 30 December omitted to 2100. Check issued. Okay. Fourth, check issued but not check issued but check issued but not encashed. But not encashed. Here if you see the position, cash book and the passbook, what is happening? Cash book checks issued but not encashed. Check issued means businessman has reduced the balance, or when a check is issued, businessmen they always increase the overdraft. It is overdraft case, so कर्जा बढ़ा दिया, OD will increase in the cash book. But passbook nothing was done. And passbook you cannot suggest also because as per cash book you are doing OD. So here what you should do, you have previously done a minus entry. This time you should go for plus. So plus entry you should go for 2150. Okay. Now fifth point. Interest on investment collected by the bank and created in passbook. Interest on investment collected by bank. So interest on investment created in passbook. Means what is the position? Position passbook. Position is passbook and cash book. Passbook position is a credit. Businessman is not aware. Here you cannot suggest anything. So what businessman should do? Cash book, in the cash book what he should do? He should go for a plus entry and it will square off. This 600 should come to this side, credit side. and it will square off, credited to passbook. Then 6 per. Always you go by this and it will suggest you in the rough page, or you can do it and it will, this is your rough working, I am showing it, so that you can better understand. Otherwise these need not to be written on any statement. It is just I am suggesting how we are coming to the conclusion. 6. Then 6 point. 6 point. Checks paid into bank but not cleared before it. Now checks paid into means deposited. Checks paid into bank but not collected. But not cleared. Here you see the position. This is cash book and this is passbook. What is the position? Check paid into the bank but not cleared. Means when the checks were paid into the bank, businessman will reduce his OD. Businessman will reduce his overdraft. Bank checks paid into the bank but not cleared. Paid into bank but not cleared. So businessman has deposited these checks. So businessman has to reduce his overdraft position. So what in the overdraft businessman will do? Businessman will put a plus entry so that his OD means minus, his minus position will be squared off. So to square off his minus position in the cash book, he will make a deposit entry. Deposit entry it will make, and it will be a credit entry. A deposit entry. Okay. OD is minus and the deposit is plus entry. Deposit entry. Okay. So checks paid into the bank but not cleared before 31st December. Passbook it was not clear, so OD was not reduced. Here you cannot suggest. So what you should suggest? You should suggest in the cash book again the OD should increase, and minus things to increase you have to put a minus entry, because cash book it is overdraft means it is a minus entry. It is a minus 10,000 is a minus entry, and just to increase it again you have to increase it because it is not credited in your bank account. So OD will increase, and minus entry to increase you have to put the entry on minus side. Then only it will increase. Here you should be very careful which entry, minus entry, and it will increase, again increase the minus entry. So here 0, 8, 4, 5, 5 or 11, 5. Here you see 2, 7, 5, 0. So it will go to this side. 2, 7, 5, 0. What is remaining? 0, 3, 8, 7, 5, 0. This is your answer. 8, 8, 8, 3, 0. So here what you should get? It is a OD. So again, it is in the debit side. It is amount is in the debit side. So you will write OD as per passbook. Okay. And if you want to write something here, it is a credit balance. Credit balance is a OD balance. So here you will write debit. Credit, suppose it debit balance. Debit balance. You have to write. If you want to write, it is not necessary. OD you have written means it is a debit. But if in any question it is instead of OD it is written credit balance, so here you will write debit balance. And in the cash book you have to write passbook. So this is your answer. This is your answer in the debit side. Okay. Now we will go for the next question. Question number 12 we are going to solve. This is also OD as per cash book. Two questions we are solving as per OD in the cash book. OD or credit balance. Credit balance means it is payment side. In the cash book, credit balance is payment side or OD side. So here in the question it is written credit balance in the passbook. Or credit balance. It is written credit balance. So credit balance what we will write? OD. Credit balance as per cash book. So because it is overdraft, 90,000 will come to 90,600. 90,600 will come to this side. Now, next point. A check post dated for 11,000 has been debited in the bank column of the cash book but not presented for payment. It means check issued but not presented. Actually, again I am saying you need not to write whole sentence. Just make it in the short as possible. And if you cannot make it short, you write the full sentence. That is also okay. But then you have to put more time for this question. Cash book and passbook. What is the position? Check issued for 1,000. It means when the check will issue, business will make a payment entry and businessman will increase the a check post dated has businessman will increase the overdraft. So to increase, the businessman might have done the minus entry, because minus entry can make only this overdraft increase. Minus, in the minus, if you put a minus, then only it will increase. When a check is issued, bank, it is in overdraft position, so your loan amount will increase. So how to increase the minus base entry? Minus base entry, by doing the minus only it can increase. But in the bank, not presented for payment bank, nothing was done. As per cash book you are going, so you cannot suggest anything. What bank should do now? What bank should have done? Bank has increased. Now what bank should do? In the cash book, a check post dated for it has been debited. Oh, check issued. Oh, it is a wrong entry of another type. A check has been debited in the bank column. Debited in the bank column means they have check deposited. Means check debited in cash book. Debited in cash book, it is a deposit. So what bank has, what he has done? He has previously made minus entry to reduce, because he has made a debit entry in the cash book, means deposit entry, but not in the bank column of the cash, but not presented for payment. It is a very erroneous entry. So in the cash book, they have, instead of payment side, they have made it a debit side. So what now they should do? They should now go for a minus entry, because previously they have reduced. In the deposit column, if you write anything debit side, it will reduce the minus entry. So here again it will come to this side. Okay. Also a check for, very typical entry it is. Then again second point. Here you have to have this clear idea. Check issued, but in the debit column of the cash book they have written. A check has been debited in the bank column of the cash book, not in. Also a check for 8,000 drawn in favor of Mohan has not yet been presented for. Check drawn, but not presented. It is a simple entry, but not presented. We will see the position cash book and passbook. In the cash book, what is the position when the check is drawn? Businessman has increased the overdraft. So increase the overdraft means the minus entry they have made it previously. Cash book, nothing was done. Cash book you cannot suggest. So what bank should do now? What cash book should do? Cash book clerk, he should now suggest a plus entry. Means it will come to the plus side. This is 8,000 rupees. It will come to this side, 8,000. Okay, up to here it is clear. Now we are going for the next entry. Third entry. Check totaling 1,500 deposited in the bank but not yet been collected. Check deposited but not collected. Check deposited but not collected. Collected means but not deposited in your account. Bank collects your checks from the different banks. Suppose you are having an account with the State Bank and check you have deposited for Punjab National Bank. So State Bank will collect that amount from PNB and deposit it. Cash book and passbook. So when check is deposited, minus entry will go down. So cash book, they might have put a plus entry so that minus entry will reduce. But what happened? Cash book, bank, nothing was done, bank has not collected. Here you cannot suggest. So what you will suggest? You will suggest a minus entry and it will go to this side. Okay. Now again, overdraft questions are some ticklish questions. So you better make a position and keep it fine. For businessman, then minus entry to increase, they has to make a minus here. Minus entry to reduce, they have to make a plus in the cash book. In the statement, they have to make. Then the next entry, check for 5,000 has been dishonored. Another question is check dishonored. Check deposited dishonored. Check deposited dishonored. Dishonored. HONOURED. What is the position? Position of cash book and passbook. What is the position? When the check was deposited, businessman has reduced his overdraft position. His negative position he might have improved. This is the initial. Initially you keep it in the mind. Has to reduce it. So cash book has made a plus entry. Then nothing was done. So what now they should go for? They should go for a minus entry and they will write it here. Here in the book, NCERT book, it is a running question. On every full stop I have made a separate one just to make it clear, and you have also to be very careful. So, 8,000. It will come to this side, so 90,100. It is a debit position. Okay, debit position 90,000. You will write credit means debit balance, debit balance or OD. OD as per passbook, as per passbook. This is your answer. 90,100 is your answer. This is your answer. Okay. This is your answer, and the question is over. Now we will go for the OD as per cash book. Now in the next we will do OD as per passbook. Okay.